So let's go back to campaigns and let's see how we can be able to set up a campaign and send out to our subscribers. So to create a campaign, you come over to the campaign menu and you click on create. When you click on create campaign, as you can see, you can decide to name the campaign whatever you want. So let's say we want to name this April newsletter, and we click on create campaign, and that is going to create our campaign for us. And we can see where we can be able to pick from the fully designed template, or if we have a safe template we can start with that, or we can even start from scratch if we want, or we can use the basic layout that they are offering us. But since we've created a template for ourselves, let's use our safe template and let's see how that is going to be. We're picking the save template and we're using our event campaign that we just created for CRM instructors. And when we click on apply, that is going to apply that template inside of our editor for the campaign. Then we can decide to adjust everything that is in here. We can also decide to edit this, and when we edit all of this, we can then click on save and exist. And remember that you can also see all of the section in here. For instance, the header logo, you can see that. You can see the feature slate, which is this one. You can see the body, you can see the footer, so that you'll be able to like adjust however you want for each of them. So do not forget to make sure that all of the buttons are correctly working. They should be leading to somewhere. You also need to make sure that the images are what you want to use, and all of these buttons also are leading somewhere. So when you are done with all of these settings, and you can add in the style, and you can be able to change the background, you can change the text, you can change the link, you can add these settings however you want. So when you go back to blocks in here, okay, yeah, so you can also decide to use the optimize, where you can be able to see all of the things they are going to like advise you to do for your campaign. It is asking us that we should make the image clickable. You should also add a link to the URL for the logo, the image URL for the logo, so that when people click on the logo, it is going to take us to a particular place. So you can set that up yourself, and when you are done, you click on save and exist. And when you click on save and exist, that is going to save your campaign. We can also decide where we are going to be sending this campaign to. We need to choose a particular audience that is going to receive this campaign. We have two audience currently, and we can choose that we want only people that want CRM things to receive this campaign, or we want only people that want email marketing things to receive this campaign. So let's say we want to choose CRM instructors, and then we can decide that, send to everyone in that particular audience. If you do not know how to create an audience, refer back to the audience page, where you can be able to create an audience inside of Mailchimp. You can decide that you want to set to a particular audience, audience, and after that you can decide that you want to send to everyone. Or you can say, I don't want to send to everyone in this audience, I want to just pick some specific people. So you can also decide to create a particular segment, where you can be able to target a particular segment. So let's say we want to create this template, we want to create this campaign for everyone whose birthday is in April, or for everyone whose birthday is in March, or for everyone whose job title is manager, or for everyone who has the lead status as new, or if they are coming from a particular place using the lead source. We can say if the lead source detail is maybe website, or we want to say if the lead source detail is Instagram. You can build this segment however you want. You can also decide that everyone who is under the group CRM instructor, or you can also check the email engagement and say that you want to only send to everyone whose email engagement is new, or rarely, or sometimes, or often. So that means they're engaging with your email every time. That is often. You can send out campaigns to them. Or you can even say that you only want to send to people who have interacted with your content before. So the email engagement status is they are subscribed, or you cannot send to unsubscribe. It's actually bad to send to unsubscribe. We do not want to do that. We can also say we want to send to people that have interacted with our campaign before, or we want to send to people that have interacted with a specific campaign. We actually talked about this in this segment in detail when we're talking about how to create a segment in Mailchimp. So you can actually refer back to that place. So you can review your segment and you can also set that up. So we can also, if you do not want to use segments, you can also use the recommended targeting, and you can also decide that you want to disengage everyone um that have not opened your email in 3 months, in the last 3 months. So you can also use tags. Instead of using segments, you can use tags and say that you only want to send to our YouTube contact, or we only want to send to our clients. So that means everyone that have the tag client is going to be sent this email, or everyone that has the tag new lead and YouTube contact, or you want to include clients, yeah, then you can send this campaign. So you can also decide to personalize the send to. So you can use a merge tag and just say this is going to be your recipient name to make it more personal. So you can use their first name, and you can also decide to save this, and when you save this is going to be saved, and then it's going to move to the next one where we can set up the from. Now the from is the name of the person sending this email and the email of the person sending this email. So we are going to be using my name, which is Emma Glory, and we are going to be using my email, which is also Emma. uh, you can add in another email in the settings if you want, but you need to connect your domain for this to work. If you want to use your business email, you need to connect your domain. We'll be seeing how to do that in a minute, but let's just add this in for now, and we click on save. And when you click on save, that is going to save your from and um sender your sender details. Now for the subject, we can add in a subject line, and we can add in a preview text. So the preview text is the one that always shows up under this subject line. So you want to make sure, if you want to add that, or if you do not want to add it, it's actually optional. And when you click on this here, you can be able to add in emojis and all of these things. So let's say you want to add in something like welcome to CRM instructors. Yeah, so welcome to CRM instructors, or you can even ask their AI to generate subject line for you and preview text if you want. So you will need to set that up. You can also yeah, let's just leave that. We can click on save, and when you click on save, that is going to save your subject line. You can also say that for the content you want to edit the design. If you do not like the design you just use, you can edit that design. Or you want to resend to people that did not open. Resend to non-openers means that you want to schedule this email again to everyone that have not opened this campaign after sending it to them for 3 days. So let's say we are sending the email on Monday. So that means by Thursday, this email will be resent to everyone that have not opened this email by Thursday. So let's say you have a very important information that you do not want people to miss, and you want to resend that email to make sure that maybe they fill the form, or maybe they go to watch the video, or whatever it is you want, or there's a particular deadline. You can use the reopener to be able to send out that campaign after 3 days when they've not opened the particular email you are sending out. You can also use the subject line, but if you leave it blank, they're going to use the original one. So you can say that after 3 days, you can even increase it and say that maybe after 5 days or after 10 days and they've not opened, you can resend this email by 9 a.m. in the morning, and it is going to schedule the resend for you. So now if this schedule the resend, you are going to see here that every time that we send out, I mean, when this campaign is sent and 6 days after the campaign is sent and they've not opened it, we can then be able to what's it called, resend to them. So you can decide to finish later, or you can decide to send now, and you can also decide to share this email as a social post, but you need to connect Facebook and Instagram first. So let's try to send first. So when we try to send, oh, I need a send time. Yeah, for the same time I can actually schedule it, or I can send now. So if we're sending now, it's simple. When you click on send now and you click on save and you click on send, it is going to go out immediately. But if you schedule it out, you can say that you want this email to go out maybe on the 18th of April or the 19th of April, and you want it to go out in the morning. You can schedule it into the future however you want. Or you can even say that, you know what, help me schedule this time to whenever you think the optimal time the optimal time. Mailchimp is going to calculate the optimal time for you, and it's going to schedule that campaign out and send it out at the optimal time that it thinks is the best, that people are going to like likely open and interact with the email. You can also decide to send at a specific time. You can also decide to send in 2 batches. You can send in 3 batches. You can send in 5 batches of interval of 5 minutes apart. So every 5 minutes, it is going to send batch one, is going to send batch two. And that means if you have 100 contacts, the first batch can go in 5 minutes, then 5 minutes later is going to go. You can send in 15 minutes. So interval of 30 minutes, whatever works for you, you can actually do that. Okay, yeah. So for this one, you can use this in such a way that, okay, you can use time warp if you want to just schedule out the email to send out to the particular time for the subscribers. But the main important one we use is the likely to open or to send at a specific time if you are scheduling. So let's say you want to schedule this email to go out by 9 a.m. in the morning, because at least we have control over that a bit. Or you can just decide that, you know what, I want to send now. When you click on send now, you can allow follow-up SMS so that people can be able to send an SMS to you after they've opened your email. So you can click on save, or you can just toggle this off and you click on save. And when you click on save, is going to save your send time. And then you can send this campaign. So it is telling me now that we only have 2 people inside of this audience list because we used a particular what's it called, we used a particular thing where we are saying that we want to send to everyone who is in CRM instructors and they have a particular tag. So it's telling me that it's only 2 people that is fitting that particular tag. So it is saying that it's only having 2 subscribers inside of this list. And when you click on send now, it is going to send to those subscribers that are currently in that particular segment. So now our campaign has been sent to those people, and now we can be able to see that you can be able to see the review of it, and it is saying that it's going to resend in a particular date by April 24, which is 6 days after. So if they do not open this email after 6 days, then it is going to resend it out. Yeah, so this is the email and it is sending. So when it is sent, you can be able to see the people that opened, you can see the people that what's it called, that unsubscribed and everything. So when you click on send, as you can see, it is sending out the email campaign. You can see the from, you can see the subject, and you can also see the email link. You can see the resend also. So it is still sending it out. I'm not sure it's going to send out to those people because those are dummy lists. But when you go back to your campaign, you can be able to see all of the campaigns that you've sent out in this place. You can also see the analytics here. So let's wait a bit for it to come up. Okay, so when you come to this page here, you'll be able to see the campaigns that are already scheduled and the ones that are published already, or the automations and everything. I mean, the campaigns, you can see them all here. So you just need to check in for the particular audience that you want to check for, the campaign in the audience. And when you pick the particular audience, whether CRM instructors or whether it is the one for email marketing leads, so just pick whichever one you want to. You've created the campaign in the particular audience, and just check it out. Okay, so that is for campaign. So now this brings us to the end of this tutorial, and I hope this has helped you to understand Mailchimp a little bit better. Now, if you are currently trying to figure out whether Mailchimp is the right fit for your business, or maybe you're already using Mailchimp, ConvertKit, or another email marketing software, and you're not exactly sure how to structure these things properly, we are happy to help you. At CRM Instructors, we offer a free discovery call where we can look at your business and understand what you are trying to achieve and guide you on the best approach for your email marketing setup. So whether you are trying to get started, or you are switching platforms, or you are trying to organize what you currently have already, you can book this discovery call, and we're going to help you bring clarity to your business. And you will find the discovery link in the description below. And if this tutorial has helped you, make sure you subscribe, because we create practical CRM and email marketing tutorials like this every week, and I do not want you to miss out. So I will see you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe and also like this video, and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop amazing videos like this, you are notified. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.